12 Getting You Answers starts now.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Tomorrow, lawmakers may vote to change the Mississippi education funding formula.
A bill will be voted on in the Senate and House, but some say the bill has little to no details. WJTV's Andrew Nomura spoke to lawmakers. And Andrew, what did they have to say?
Byron, Republicans and Democrats are at odds about this bill. Democrats say it needs to have more details and the process needs to be more transparent, whereas Republicans believe this is the right move for Mississippi. I spoke with both sides this afternoon. Earlier this year, EdBuild provided recommendations on how the state should fund education. A bill is now in place for both the Senate and the House to vote to determine if they will move forward.
Everything about this process has been the opposite of transparency.
Representative Jay Hughes says he will be voting against the bill. He says it has no details or information. It's just a placeholder. He calls it a dummy bill.
A dummy bill is exactly that. It's dumb. There's nothing in it. It is like an empty box. Despite all of the hoopla and the desire to get rid of MAEP, they still don't have an answer for what to replace it with.
Here is his issue. If both the Senate and House pass this dummy bill, it will go to what's called a conference committee.
And 3 people from the House and 3 people from the Senate will sit down and decide what the entire process is and insert that bill. And so 6 people will be deciding what's best for the public education funding of 490,000 kids.
The term you use is not entirely accurate.
Okay, so the dummy.
Well, again, it's bringing code sections forward that can be amended through the session.
I've talked to some lawmakers today who find this untransparent.
Well, I disagree because here's a report. If they don't want to read the report, then I can't help them.
He says people can find all what they need online.
Looking at the recommendations and what's in the legislation will come from the recommendations.
All right, lawmakers will have until 8 p.m. tomorrow to vote on House Bill 1294 and Senate Bill 2607. Byron?